Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thomas Castleman here, coming at you live, Student of Excellence TV, and I'm getting right to it. Let's go. So, today we're going to be talking about doing the work. Doing the work, brother, sister. Here we go. How to execute at a level I never knew I could. Let's get into it. Number one was actually number 8, but it made sense that it's number 1. Vision oriented focus. In everything you do, you got to remember that your vision of who you want to become, the person you are, the person you're congruent to, always has to be at the front of your mind in everything you do. That way you can execute at such a high level. You're going to be doing incredible tasks. You're going to look back in a month and be like, wow, I did all that. I accomplished all that. Exactly. Because you're pushing towards your ideal self and you're moving at such a pace that you know. One second. Getting a call. Okay. That you're going, bro. You're going at such a pace that none of these things matter, man. You're in your lane, you're focused. You're taking on life. You're taking on everything. And here we go. You have to plan the night before, which is also a part of going to bed on time so that you can rise early. Remember? What did Benjamin Franklin say? Early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. So early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I have a problem with this. Sometimes I stay up too late because I get off at 11 p.m. So I'm just kind of winding down, winding down. Next thing you know, it's fucking 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning. But hey, I got to work on that. I got to get to bed, man. And that's on the weekends, especially like Saturday night. But yeah, I got to work on that. I got to work on that myself. So plan the night before. So I always write down, there's a couple things I always do. I write, I read, and those are the two things I always do. And I get my homework done, of course. And if I got to do like a resume or a job interview, or I'm trying to apply for a certain job, I'll just write that down because, oh, that's for tomorrow, right? Or if I got to go do an aligners appointment, or if I got to go, maybe my schedule changed. I have to write down, oh, I got to go work at 2 p.m. today, not 3. Or if I'm like, oh man, I'm not gonna want to work out tomorrow, I'll literally put workout because like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to hit this workout tomorrow. And then sometimes maybe I'll write leg day or something. So I will. What's another example? Another example I put down is, oh, content creation. So if I'm in a flow, I'll just and I'm not like doing content for a while, I'm like, oh, I need to make a video tomorrow. I have to make a video. Or I'll put down information that I have to read, or I have to read the Word of God tomorrow. Yo, read the Word of God. I got to make sure certain things are done at certain times because that way you stay consistent. Because consistency beats intensity every time. If I can do something 1 day a week for 7 days a week, right? That's going to be a lot better than 3 hours 1 day a week. That's going to be way better. Even if it's 20 minutes a day, that person that's doing it 3 hours a week, they're not going to be consistent for 1 day. Like, all right, if I do something 20 minutes a day for 7 days in a week, I guarantee I go so much further than you because it's going to compound over time. If I do 20 minutes a day for 1 year, just think about that, right? That is incredible. Just think about the compounding to your actions as well. And let's go to the next tech. So, how to execute at a level you never knew before, right? By doing the work. Let's see what's next on it. Weekly tasks. So I place my weekly tasks at the bottom of my, every time I write my goals the night before, I put my task at the bottom of the list. So that means I'm like, oh, I got a appointment at 2 p.m. on Wednesday and it's Monday. So I'm just putting it at the bottom, right? And then that Tuesday night, I'm going to put 2 p.m. appointment as one of my tasks that day. So it's a lot easier to stay on schedule. Or say you got to drop your car off next week. Then you just put the date. Oh, September 20th, I got to drop my car off. And then you put that date right there. So then, next one, let's go. Schedule ahead. We got to be scheduling our life, especially the things that we need to do. We got to make sure we're doing those things. Like, say, I need to be making content. I need to be collaborating with people. I need to be interviewing people. So those are things I'm scheduling out. Those are things that I'm making sure in my schedule, or will. I haven't done all that, but yes, I will be doing that. Number 4, know your next action item that day. So a lot of times we get bogged down in the day because we just don't have nothing to do. Like, oh, everything's done. Um, you should probably have something to do. You should probably go read a book. You should probably go write something. You should probably go listen to an audiobook. You should probably go listen to a podcast, because you can always be learning. You can always be growing. Could always be listening to a mentorship. You could be learning about nutrition. You could be learning about fitness. You can be learning about leadership. You can be learning about mental toughness. You can be learning about masculinity. You can learn about your specific industry. You can be learning about marketing. You could be learning about how to be a better father. You can be learning about how there's a million things you can be learning about. You can be learning about the Word of God, especially the Word of God. I guarantee you go read one Bible verse will edify you more than any of those things I just said. Just go read one Bible verse, and then it'll lead to two. So go read and study and give your heart over to the Lord. Number 5, be flexible. Sometimes things come up. Like, for example, for me, my car was messed up pretty bad. So I was having to use the bus system and Ubers and Lyft. So you got to be ultra flexible in your life, because ultimately, when it comes down to it, what are all these things that are inconveniencing us? Are they going to determine you as a person and you not completing your goals? Not at all. They're just obstacles. And whenever obstacles come up, a lot of times they're really opportunities in disguise. Just like, for example, I was down there talking to a lot of the homeless people on the bus system. I was out there talking to all the broken people out there. So it was an opportunity for me in disguise. Number 6, read and write daily. So consistency is key, remember? Consistency is better than intensity. So whenever you read and write daily, I read 10 pages a day. Actually, it's 11 now. I read 11 pages a day. And I was writing 1 page a day, but now it's 1.5 pages. So I'm gonna be up in the ante in my life every so often, because I just up from 10 to 11 because I got the habit of 10 pages a day, and I've been knocking out books. So now I'm gonna do 11 pages. I've been knocking out the habit of 1 page a day, so I up the ante to 1.5 page. So it's pretty freaking simple to go from that level to the next one. But starting from scratch, I would say read 1 page a day. I would say write 1 sentence a day, because Micro Habits, that's another good book. There's this book called Micro Habits. It talks about, even if you go to the gym, sit in the parking lot for 5 minutes for a week straight. Eventually, you're going to stay there maybe 15 minutes. Eventually, You do that for 2 weeks. Let's say the first week you're going there 5 minutes a day for 5 days a week. The next week you do 15 minutes a day for 5 days a week. And then you go into the gym maybe twice that week. Then the next week you're in the gym 5 times a week for 15 minutes. What kind of transformation is that going to make in your life? A vast and giant one, right? So sometimes it starts with a micro habit. Like, for example, you should be drinking 30 ounces of water every morning because it optimizes your body and your mind and gets you in the groove of life. So, drinking, maybe start out with 30 ounces or 15 ounces every morning. Just down it real quick. And then you can work up to 30 ounces every morning. You should be eating two, you should be eating whatever your goal body weight is, that amount of protein. So my goal body weight is 200 grams of protein. So I eat 200 grams of protein, or 200 pounds, I'm sorry. So I eat 200 grams of protein. That is essentially the best and simplest way to explain protein. And water, you should be drinking about a gallon a day for water. And number 7, help and give daily. We should be giving and helping daily because this is going to help us execute in our own life. Because whenever you respect yourself, you respect other people. Whenever you feel yourself as being important, you see other people as important. Whenever you see your big vision in your life and your goals, that other people's muck and trauma won't wear off on you because it's just whatever. You have control of your emotions. You don't react to what they have to say to you. So help and give daily. Always be willing to give. Always be willing to give a gem of wisdom to these young people, especially the young people right now. Because just think about who they're listening to. They're listening to Lady Gaga. They're listening to Nicki Minaj, bro. They're listening to whoever it is, Travis Scott. Bro, they're listening to these terrible, demonic rappers, bro. These are terrible people, terrible human beings. None of them have anything edifying to tell you. A lot of them wear upside down crosses. They literally propose that they're demons themselves. They'll say that they sold their soul, like Doja Cat, like Eilish, Billie Eilish. These people are demons in human form, bro. I'm telling you, these people are evil, evil people. They love abortion. They sacrifice children. These people are evil. You just realize that our young people need to hear from you a good word of wisdom. And number 8, oh yeah, I've already said this one, but I'll say it again. Vision oriented focus. So our focus has to be always on our big vision. Because whenever you're focused on your big vision, small things won't alter you from the course. Number 9, learn how to make the mundane tasks first nature. Wow, this is going to be a good one. So, like for example, just make it first nature to be making breakfast early in the morning, to be drinking that water early in the morning. Of course, brushing your teeth before bed and in the morning, taking showers whenever you need it. Hey, some people don't need to hear this, but some people need to hear this. You need to be taking a shower, bro. Take a freaking shower every day or two. You should be taking one shower a day, bro. Don't be musty. Don't be stinky, bro. Telling you, don't be doing that. That's not cool. That's not cool for you. That means you're lacking respect in yourself. That's not cool for the people around you. That means you're lacking respect for them as well. So just respect yourself and respect your environment and respect your community. Go take a dang shower, bro. Brushing your teeth, bro. If you taking a shower, you should be brushing your teeth. I mean, these things you shouldn't have to be said, but they do have to be said, bro. Brush your teeth, bro, and your laundry. These tasks should be just first nature, simple, 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 simple. And if you don't have a laundry facility at your house or your apartments or your area, you might need to automate your laundry. Maybe you have to go drop your laundry off, make them do it for you if you don't have time. That's what I used to have to do because I didn't have laundry facilities. So I would drop it off, let them do it, get it back. So that's what I do now with food. I do a food automation service. They just send the food and the food's done. I don't even have to cook it. So a lot of these tasks can also be automated. These people can help you save your time. Time is the most valuable resource you have. Driving to school. So whenever you're driving in your car, that is an opportunity to be coached, to listen to audiobooks, to listen to podcasts, to listen to edifying YouTube videos, to listen to Bible verses and prayers, to listen to people of God, to listen to things that are going to grow you, to grow your uh, knowledge, to expand who you are as a human being. These times in your vehicle should not be listening to rap music. That is destroying you as a person. It should not be listening to some terrible something that's going to be tearing you down. You should be listening to things that are going to grow you, because you can either be progressing today or you can be going backwards today. What do you choose? Oh yeah, stretching before and after your workouts. It should be just automatic. You should just be hitting the stretch machine. I always use the back stretcher little device they have there. It should be just natural. A lot of times I just stretch throughout my workout. Just add that to your routine if you work out. And if you don't work out, go work out. You need to start working out. Follow that Mini Habits. Go get the book Mini Habits. Go get the book Atomic Habits. Go get things that will give you a solid structure and help you to manage time. And hope you enjoy this. Love you all, man. Take it easy. Bless up. Stay blessed. And I appreciate you, man. And you are worthy. You know why? Because the man who died on the cross, that means you are worthy, because he is worthy. He is worthy of all praise. In Jesus Christ's name, have a good one.